YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We have our first Mac game today. I appreciate you clicking on the video today. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Yes, we're 1-3. Our 3 losses are to 2 Big Ten teams and a Big 12 team. 2 of which are from our state, and the other is a border battle. So, teams that we want to have on our schedule consistently, because that is where we're trying to match and exceed where those programs are. So, now we get to kind of come down to levels where we should be able to compete. Toledo does look tough, though. They're 3-1. They're 1-0 in the MAC already. So, let's see what we can do. And the Luther Norse get to receive the opening kickoff. Interesting looking fair catch there. Kind of scared me a little bit, not going to lie. Deontay O'Neal is going to be the starter today. Yeah. Short leash, especially on plays of this nature. So, hopefully we can get this figured out. We're going to pitch it out, and that is a great start. Gio with the first down there on first down. The first down run on first down. I gotta take that outside. That one's on me. That one is definitely on me. Let's give it to the tight end here. Or tight end, good lord, the fullback. Just right down the middle. Get us into a 3rd and 6. Love it. Don't know if I want play action here. Trying to stay within our formation. The game doesn't want us to run a lot of this, and I don't really know why. Not the greatest throw, but a good grab there by the tight end, and we pick up the first down. So, see what we can continue to do here on this first drive. We're going to give it to Endicott. He's going to try to use his speed to get to the outside. He does pick up 5. And the offense looks pretty solid right now. Offense is looking pretty solid. We just got to continue to get 4 or 5 yards of crack. Blackburn bounces off the tackler, the blockers, and he ends up only picking up 1. So now we're in a 3rd and 4, which is not ideal, right? You'd much rather a 3rd and 2 or something along those lines. Endicott is going to get 2 yards there, and we are going to end up going for it here. How do we want to do this? We are on the other side of the 50, right? So this is definitely a go for it spot. It's not like we're overextending ourselves and we just can't hold up on the offensive line. Looked like we were going to easily get the first down, but we just can't hold a block for more than a split second. Frustrating, but again, that's definitely a go for it spot. 4th and short, right? We should be able to convert that relatively easily. Maybe with the speed disadvantage that we have pretty much across the board, maybe we should have went fullback or something. I don't know. But defense. We need to shift our focus to defense. First 2 plays, no yards out of Toledo. So we're going to be ready for a pass here. Yeah, I literally saw it too late. Not only do they pick up a 3rd and 10 by getting about 40 yards, we do lose one of our better interior linemen. That's just not ideal. Oh, that's got to be a fumble. That's got to be a fumble. Great play getting in there, though, on the RPO, disrupting the bubble look. We are playing hard flats legit all the time, so these RPOs to the flat should not be productive as they get a first down. Just on a quick little slant route. It is super hard to bounce back to this series after playing with Ball State in my other series. If you haven't checked it out and you're new to the channel, go over and check out the relegation promotion series playlist. But we're at like a 94 overall, so to come back and play this is pretty brutal. But we do get home. Sam Dew, our best defensive player, gets to the quarterback, forcing a 3rd and 18. So although we have been struggling, do we get the turnover? Oh, we don't get the turnover. Great job, though, by Wells. Wow, he played that really well. Stayed with the tight end, was able to go make a play. They got to settle for a field goal. It's probably going to be pretty automatic, to be honest. Right down the middle, 3-2-0. So offense started moving the ball, got past half midfield, and then we turned it over on downs. And then defense bends a little bit, but doesn't break. So we are looking pretty okay right now. Feeling okay. Probably not looking okay. We're feeling okay from the start. Ashton, no. Middle guys, no. All right, well, that feeling is quickly going away as we get a sack, and now it's 2nd and 17. Trying to kind of like take Toledo by surprise by going to the air to start. And, I mean, we really are not going to get much there. The pitch didn't do us really any good, but I'd rather Endicott take the hit than our quarterback. We just got to get out of here. Okay. What is that? This game is so bad, man. The game is so bad. Unbelievable. Now the defense is in a really tough spot. We're going to bring pressure. They're going to go play action. How they can go play action when we're sending an all-out blitz and not even be sniffed by any of our players is absolutely absurd. Touchdown Toledo, 10-0. I blame the game, right? But it was just a horrible decision. I don't know what I'm trying to do with a 62 overall quarterback rolling to his right, trying to throw a ball that we just playmakered. Just doesn't make any sense. So, I still stand by it. I love the game, right? But it's not great. All right, here we go. Change the attitude. Change the attitude now. Halfback counter. We're up the field. Ward, one of the faster people on the team, is going to get to the 50. What a play. What a call to start the drive. That gives us a little good feeling there in the fact that maybe now we can we can move the ball a little bit. Then we followed up with a fullback dive for 2. And we're going to give the fullback a little pitch. And Nakata is going to pick up a block a little bit. He is going to pick up 5 yards and make it. No, that's not what I want. Make it 3rd and 3. Fullback dive. We're going to pick up 1 yard. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Decision time. I think we got to stay consistent, right? Went for it on the first possession. We should go for it again here. And I misread it. Another turnover on down on Toledo's side of the field. Wells going to fill the hole very nicely, actually. We force him back into the middle to where all the traffic was coming, where all the flow was coming, and we are able to hold him to a 1-yard gain. Just going to continue to run with these two. Okay, and then there's just nobody in the middle of the field. All right, here we go. I don't know why I do this to myself. Wells, change of direction, can't do much. Then he gets a tackle broken. And we are on the verge of being down 17-0 here early in this one. Gonna hand it off. The one thing that they haven't been able to do is run the ball very well. And I should probably find wood and knock on it because it's probably coming. Their big run's probably coming. What a tackle, though. Townsend comes up and makes a fantastic tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, he's probably in the end zone, to be honest. So that is a huge touchdown to me. Oh. It's a build. Chief, it's to build up. Doesn't make it less frustrating though. 17-0. Woof. And this is the last guy I want returning kicks. All right. Play action. Let's see if Ashton can win here on the go route. He does not. We are able to get it out there, though. That's a really great catch there. By God. Or by Gow. Quick little speed option. We're going to pick up the first down there with Endicott. We're deciding to kind of go away from the traditional triple option formation for this possession. Or for the early going of this possession. If Ashton's able to hold that, we are still running. Still running. That was such a good play. Let's go to it. Let's save that because we need good plays. Let's see if this one works like it did before. We do have Eric in the backfield now. Endicott is out of the game. Nope, didn't work nearly as well as it did the first time. Which is okay, right? We got to find those things. Got to find those things. Trying to find positives here, right? We talked about it the first couple weeks. We're just trying to find plays that we like. And this this wing back sweep looks good. So we're going to favorite that. Let's go a little QB power here. See if we can get... O'Neal going a little bit. And he's going to pick up 3. All right, not terrible. Not terrible. If we are able to go down and score before the half, as Blackburn is going to pick up 5, we're going to feel a little bit better, right? Obviously, getting points on the board is going to make you feel better. But just in general, let me snap it. Why was it taking so long, brother? Whew. All right. Well, now in this case, why are they so spread out? They're going to decide we're passing it, so we're just going to hand it off, and we're just going to run. We're just going to run for the first down. Gets us to the 2-minute warning. I'm going to go back to the QB power, and they're making this super easy because they keep backing up like we're going to pass it. They keep committing pass, and I just don't fully understand why. They're going to call a timeout. Need to regroup a little bit for them. We've been in the same formation the entire time, and it's been pretty productive, to be honest. So we're going to switch it up, see if we can figure out this midline blitz, or this midline triple option. So if they stand up, it should get handed off. If they go anywhere, we should give it to Blackburn. Or sorry, keep it. If they move towards the middle, we keep it. Blackburn is going to be just short. Cleve Blakely is going to be hurt here as we're trying to punch this thing in. So we're reading the middle, or the D tackle. If he moves, we pull it. Okay, and then, okay, this game is... You just cannot win. Man, you just can't win. You just can't win. We read it right. We do everything right. And we just can't. It's so demoralizing, man. It's so demoralizing. And there was almost their big run play. Thankfully, our outside guy was able to come down and help out. He's going to take a shot. Great job by the safety, though. I was about to already complain that they're going to make a big play, but 3rd and 4. Read option. Had him dead to rights in the backfield, and he sticked us. Like, what is this? Great job by the safety coming up, making him drop that pass. He took an absolute shot, by the way. So, thankfully, the game recognized that and did not allow him to catch it. Counter, play action. They're throwing it out to the receiver in motion, and it is going to be 3rd and 13. They're going to call a timeout. We're going to bring a little bit of pressure, but we're going to sit back in a zone, see if we can create a turnover here to get points before half. Little RPO, terrible angle by the safety that time. Good Lord. Do we just go to half? No, we're going to call timeout. We're going to try here. We're going to try to get points. 4 possessions. 4 times we crossed midfield. And we have 0 points. Very efficient. Throw it to Blackburn, we lose a yard. Also, did you just see that stat that popped up? We have 9 first downs to their 4, and we're down 17-0. Make it make sense, right? Get it to Eric. I'm going to get to midfield, see if we can get up and make another attempt down the field here. No, because our quarterback. All right, 17-0. In a game we were hoping that we were going to compete, and it's just not happening. Turnover at the 1 yard line. We've had 3 other possessions get to the other side of midfield and 0 points to show for it. So, we got to figure out in the second half. Got to figure it out. Realistically, the defense hasn't been playing horrible. And we've given up some bigger plays kind of like that. Just because athletically we can't compete across the board. But they haven't been able to run the ball effectively. And as I say that, the quarterback's going to... He's been the most effective runner. And I'm pretty sure he's a pocket passer. Like what? RPO, why? I have hard flats on. Excuse me. What is this? What is this angle? And why are we not getting an animation? Oh, just banging my head against the wall. My goodness. All right, here we go. I need to fair catch that. I cannot return it with this guy. He's so slow. The other thing that we haven't really talked about much is we are now playing without our best wingback. Endicott has been out for a majority of the first half. So that is obviously not ideal. Eric's come in and done well. It's not like we are like in dire straits because we don't have him, but it would be nice. Eric doesn't have the speed that Endicott does. So Blackburn's going to pick up the first down. We just got to continue to work here. Continue to grind away. Continue to find positives. Or try to find positives. And this play is slowly becoming a very big positive, to be honest. I don't want the veer. 2nd and 1 is a great time to take a shot. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna lose my mind. It won't let me do anything. I want to move my tight end. I don't want him to run a streak as well. All right, here we go. Let's pick this up. Or throw a pick. We're going to have to punt. I'm pretty sure I broke my A button trying to get my tight end to run a different route and hot route, but I couldn't for some reason. That was the deadest of hops that you could have got on a punt. I know it's wet out, but golly. Handing it off, we're all over it, loss of 2. I don't want to jinx it, but we've been able to stop the run really, really well today. Little swing pass. We're able to get out there as well. No gain. And Jared Ray has kind of been all over the place. He's been playing well, and the fire emblem shows that. So, 3rd and 12. Just don't let them get depth on us, please. Underneath, come up, make a tackle. Great job by the defense. This bum has 3 touchdowns on us today. Ugh. Gross. Gross. All right. We're just fair catching this. I don't want him to touch the ball ever. Let's go. Little tackle over. Just don't really foresee this one working very well, but it does. I love it. All right. I just didn't think the tight end was going to be able to hold up over there, but he did, and that's fantastic. So, can we just please watch where this pitch goes? So, sure, right? Sure. We pitch it into him. Fine. Whatever. I can handle that. Right? But the ball should drop right on the ground. Instead, into this 300-pound dude's hands. Ray again making a huge play in the backfield. Going to lose 4. I've also been paying attention on the ticker, and this week has been insane for games. Number 3, Georgia takes on number 5, Alabama. There's a ranked game in the Big Ten. Ohio State, I think. Ohio State, Penn State, maybe. Just a lot. Oregon, Penn State. There we go. That's a 2-5 matchup. So the Alabama-Georgia one must be 3-6. We can't cover anybody, man. Can't cover anybody. Western Michigan's losing to FCS East. That makes me feel a little bit better about ourselves. But not by a whole lot right now. I'm in complete and utter agony, so we can't stop Toledo, man. We aren't stopping a whole lot of people. Although Toledo is a 71 overall, so I would guess they're probably one of the better teams in the MAC, rating-wise. Pick that. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to lie. If they would have scored a touchdown there, that was it for this game. I was out, man. I was out. I was going to be out so fast. Blackburn going to pick up 6, excuse me. He looked like he was going to have a lot more space to run. But their linebacker, somebody, I don't know, just came flying out of nowhere. Okay. What are we doing? Please. can't hot route. Give Go a chance. They say he picked that. Are we cooked, brother? There's no way he picks this. Oh my God, he did. We're cooked, brother. Yeah, it's... Remember when I said it's done? I'll see you next week. I said next week. I should have said at the end of the game. I'm just distraught right now. 31-0. We couldn't get any points. We spent so much time on their side of the field, too. Even in the sim, we were getting there. 172 yards passing, which is not terrible, especially for our offense. And he's a 65 overall, man. 2 picks. That last one was ridiculous. The first one was also kind of ridiculous. So really, he's not playing all that bad, except for the fumbles, man. Like, we gotta figure it out. Blackburn 13-39. Ward had 7 for 85. Endicott, before he got hurt, he was 5 of 21. O'Neal got sacked so many times too. It just doesn't help at all. Ashton 5 for 57. Go 3 for 52. Defensively, Jared Ray, the senior, he's playing well. 8 tackles to lead the team. Wu, Gold, and Clay with 6. Ray had 5 tackles for loss. Tripp with 2. 1 sack for Tripp. Northrop and Ray combined for 1. 1 interception by Clay, as well as we saw in the end zone. So there's some bright spots, right? But it's hard to see him right now, man. Losing 31-0 in the MAC opener is just not what the Norse needed at all. Week 6. We are hosting a 1-4 Central Michigan team. We are 1-4. The only difference is they beat a MAC team and we lost to one. So, let's see if we can even it up, go 1-1 in the MAC. Kind of right the ship here, no pun intended. And, yeah, it needs to be a bounce back week. We got to keep it close with these guys. The Norse are set off to kick it deep. I didn't even realize I did this, but blue on a blue field. Actually, I think I might have done it on purpose. But anyway, kinda cheating. And then you have black numbers. It's just... sometimes it's hard to see. That's funny. They're going to throw it out to the flat really quick. That's a 6-yard gain. Didn't look like it was going to be 6, but 6-yard gain there. That was an interesting formation for them to start in. Well, Ray played super well last week. And he's not starting out well this week. Just didn't recognize the run, and then he just sat there, and then I tried to dive, and he dove 10 yards in front of the guy. 2nd and 10. Alabama beats Georgia last week. They jump up to 3rd in the nation. Georgia struggles in sim in this game, I've noticed. Relatively consistently. Do not give him that first down. Thank you. I don't trust that they're punting this. Don't trust it. I get they are. All right. We're going to let that bounce. Get in the end zone. Thank you. I complain about that guy being our punt returner. I just don't change it. 2 picks last week. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, if we're going to be 100% honest with ourselves, not his fault. Any of them. Yeah, either one of them, not his fault. Me trying to do way too much with a 65 overall freshman, that is who's at fault in this situation. He does get a red throw off, but Go runs under it, breaks a tackle as well. Kind of trying to catch them off guard by going through the air to start the game. We do have Endicott back this week, which we talked about how big of a loss that was. I need to cut that up the field. That's what the play calls for. And it was a pretty big loss last week. We really lost any type of consistency from our second wing back. Ward played super well. As O'Neal sails that one. We're going to get the sweep off. Endicott cannot get the spin to work on the corner, and we're going to have to punt. That's tough. We had Endicott wide open on that last possession, or that last play too, and weren't able to convert, which is a bummer. It's going to be a really good punt, though. Get him inside the 7-yard line. We need to bring pressure here. Coming up the middle. Oh, my goodness. No, Wells. And then we're not going to have the speed. He's going to be gone. Can we cut this angle? We can. Oh, man. Really good counter call, to be honest with you. Why are we double teaming the tight end? Quarterback power. We're going to swallow that up at the line of scrimmage. Sisdu. We didn't hear his name a lot last week, and we need to. He's our best defensive player. Obviously, Ray played super well last week, and we need him to play really well, but we need Dew to do stuff as well because Wells doesn't really do well at anything. Did you see what I did there? A couple pun on the names. Who was supposed to be covering here? I'm sitting over here making puns and jokes, and inside I'm really like withering away. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Chippewas are knocking at the door to score points. If we hold them to a field goal, I would be stoked, to be honest with you. And the only reason why they're in this position is a 70-yard run where Wells, who just made the play in the backfield, so good for him, had a chance to meet him in the hole and just got absolutely deked out of his mind. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. They make that kick on the road, which is surprising, to be honest. Defense holds strong, though, so that's good to see. Fair catch that. Let's get back to work here. Tackle over. What? Rocket toss week was good last week. Let's see if we can do that again. Endicott, tight end, does enough. Engages that D end. And we're able to get the first down. I love that. Load option, we're going to go the other way. Now, if they really paid attention, right? Now the tight end is on the left side, and our strong tackle is on the right. So, if there was a scouter, these plays should probably never work. I really don't like this play call, but we're going to do it anyway. Go is wide open. Go is wide open. Go is wide open. I'm going to throw it to Endicott. Go is open. I just don't trust O'Neal to make the throw. We have I tried the weak rocket toss again, and didn't work nearly as well as it did last time. And I guess 73 and 80, like they're on their respective sides. They're not switching like I thought they were. It's just the respective sides that they have on those plays. I will maybe run a different play out of that, or like flip it and see if they follow it. But Wells in the backfield, Ray helps clean them up as well. The defense plays well enough, most of the time. It's just like these big plays that we end up giving up, right? Like that. Like it's 2nd and 12, we give up 16 because we are not. Like, I don't trust Ray when the computer is, on him to carry a route. Because sometimes they don't, right? So then I go with the first crosser, and then a second one comes, and then there's nobody in the middle, right? So a lot of it's just trusting the fact that we're going to be able to get the job done in the middle. And when that stuff happens, like, you tip the cap because we can't do anything about it. We have hard flats. We just need to get pressure on the QB. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Our run defense, though, has to be one of the best in the nation. Even Minnesota, who's a heavy run, couldn't really run the ball much on us. Triple option, Ray with the tackle in the backfield. I mean, here we are again, right? Defense playing well. We got a 3rd and 13. They actually... They actually ran that. Infuriating. 2nd and 13. Ray just gets absolutely trucked, but slows him down enough. 3rd and 10. Just breathe. Here we go. Coming across. Okay, or he stopped. I need to see that play out. There's no way that's his actual route, brother. It wasn't. Oh. It's the third and long that we've had them in this possession, and they got picked up all of them. Oh, my Lord. This is not good for my mental. Not good for my mental at all. And this recording is how I'm starting my day. So, it's a interesting way to start my day, for sure. 4th and goal. It is a super short kick on the hash, though. He did sneak in the one from the left side. Can he sneak the one in on the right? He can't. All right, so we hold strong. Defense does a good enough job, I guess. Why do we have the ball to 20? Is there like a rule? And he definitely didn't kick it from the 20, so... I tried to pull that. Tried to pull it. Fullback wham, yeah. 3rd and 1 as the first quarter comes to a close. 3-0. So, we're in the game. Offense hasn't really done a whole lot. Defense has played well until 3rd down. That's pretty much the synopsis of the game so far. I almost pulled it. That would have been a mistake. We do pick up the first down. Let's see if the sweep works again here. Slide that out. It's probably not the mic, but... Endicott's going to pick up 3. We need to consistently get more than 3, but 3 is a great start to the drive. Can we? Sure. We'll audible that same play. Why not? We're just going to run it the other way. And we're going to only pick up 1 that time. Halfback choice. It's really a fullback choice if we want to be technical about it. Just sit down. Thank you. Blackburn with the catch. We're going to pick up the first down. We'll go over stack. We'll try a fullback toss here. Why not? Well, because it's not going to work, that's why. We just got to stay. We have to stay to, like, power runs. We are not agile enough on the offensive line to run laterally. That's only going to pick up 1. Okay. Can we cut this in half? Can we get past the 50? If we get past the 50, I'm considering going for it. And we can't, so we'll punt. Rely on our defense a little bit more. Reese Davis was a little too excited for that stop by the Chippewas, to be honest with you. It's going to be at the 16. Not the greatest punt. Not the worst punt in the world, though, so. Golly. All right. Pulling 2 people. The pin sweep. Great job by Dew. Collapsing the backside of it. The cutback lane was wide open, to be honest. So, thankfully, he did take that away because he might still be running. Ray with another play there. Pass deflection. He's been doing everything. Tackles in the backfield. Touchdown saving tackles. Pass deflections. There's no way they run this. There's no way they get this. Thank you. They're going to punt. If they would have picked up that first down, man, I would have lost it. All right, they're going to punt to our really slow punt returner. He's going to catch it on the run and not do anything. All right. Sick. First down, typically we run it, right? We're going to try and switch it up and pass it on this first down. Tight end wide open. Endicott wide open. We just don't have time to throw it to him. Just don't have time. Blackburn, though, has plenty of space up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down. Love that. Blackburn comes out of the pile again and picks up a bunch. All right. Okay. Can we do it for a third time? Maybe after the 2-minute timeout. It is 3-0, so an ugly game here, which is going to be pretty much the MO of this Luther team. Especially early. So, sure, let's try it. I hate it. I hate that. I was gonna try something new. Hated it. So we'll just go back to Old Faithful. Give it to Blackburn. Then we'll use Endicott to try to get to the outside. We are under a minute here. Okay, and this is... We're going to kick a field goal. We're taking points. Coach, no, we need points. We need points. Special teams, just field goal kick. We can kick a 39-yard field goal. Kicks up. Kick is good. Okay, tie game. Thank you. It was 4th and 6. Like, why are we trying to go for that? All right, here we go. Come on, D. Do not break my heart here. Please. We worked so hard to keep this tight and keep it close at half. Counting? Nope. Sis-Do. He's playing well this week. I love it. Oh, I don't want to be on Clay. Nah, I'd come up and mess it up. They do look like they're just happy to get into half. Just tackle him. Thank you. All right, 3-3 at half. Not terrible. I mean, looks terrible, but we're in the game. We're in the game. Now, the last time we were in a game, it was against Iowa, and it was tied at half, and we got blown out. So we need to make sure that we keep that from happening. What? I'm just going to pull that since we don't have a read key. And we're going to pick up 5. All right, here we go. Gotta work here. O-line's gotta work. I'm also, just randomly, thinking here as I just said, O-line's gotta work. I might be going about recruiting all wrong. What do you need to run a triple option? Oh, man. Gotta punt again, man. Oh, I am in agony. Oh, okay. Anyway, I don't know. I think I have one guard on my board, and that's it. Our offensive line is terrible. Typically, right, I go off of needs. Right? Because we need to fill a roster. But, man, we need to get... Our needs are to get everybody on this team off. That's our needs. Right now, we're 57 overall. We can't guard anybody. We can't score. Yeah, that one's on me. I was trying to bait it, and I baited it so bad that I messed it up. Oh. Mm-hmm. That was with our best defender, too. Unbelievable. We are going to force him into a 3rd and 8. We've seen this story before. Can we get off the field? Sure can't. Sure cannot. Come on, let's go. It's a 3-3 game, and I'm pouting and crying like we're getting destroyed again. We gotta lock in right now. 3rd and 16. Surely, right? Surely we get off the field. They're just gonna read option it. play it well. Great job there by Snyder. And they're going to have to punt on our side of the field. This is a great feeling. We need to use this and continue to grow on it. You know what would be really awesome? And they just kind of helped us out there with this punt. Us taking off the rest of the clock. And I accidentally hit a pass play. What? Wait, what? No. Streak it. Thank you. Get it out really quick to Endicott. It's a good start. We just milk all this clock. You know how fun that would be? Blackburn's going to pick up a first down. All right, we're kind of going. We're kind of going. I don't want to run the fullback toss. It just doesn't seem to work very well. Halfback counter. Endicott picks up 5. Gonna go you off trips. Here in the wishbone. We're gonna let the clock wind. There's no motion, so we can wait until about 2 seconds. And Blackburn is going to power ahead for 2. All right, what's our go-to play here? Flanker drag. It's not really our go-to, but we'll go to it right now. You got go coming across or the tight end. Neither of which are open. So O'Neal is going to take it himself. Okay. Not the most textbook looking play, but we got it, right? We are working this clock just like we wanted to. We're inside 2 minutes of the third quarter now. We ran right into the block. That one's on me. That one was on me. All right, here we go. Again, working it down to 2 seconds on the play clock. Our superstar is Booty. All right, let's try this flanker drive one more time. Should be the last play here as long as we don't throw an incompletion. Gonna get it down here. They're bringing a lot of pressure. Get it out to go quickly. It's gonna be 4th and 3. Riley Blackburn is hurt. No, that's who we're gonna go to, brother. That's who we're gonna go to. Endicott. Oh, what a great block on the outside. What a spin by Endicott. And that is going to be how we end the third quarter. We're doing kind of what we want here. We're running the clock down. Hopefully we can get Riley back in here. He's the lifeblood of this offense. If he's running pretty well, we are doing pretty well, to be honest. So Truman is still in the game, which means Blackburn is not in the game. Gonna give it to Truman. He's gonna pick up 2. Not really much else he could do, to be honest, off of that. So I'm not like crazy frustrated with it. 2nd and 8. See what we can do here with this QB power. We're going to let it run down. Going to foul Truman up the middle, and it's going to be a 3rd and 2. What do we want here? There's another play in this. I thought maybe. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Where is it? Is it not this one? Oh, it's over heavy. No, it's not. Oh, tackle over. There we go. I was like, what is happening? All right, the one thing is we are trying to run this to the weak side, or to the short side. Endicott doesn't matter. End zone, touchdown Norse for the first time this episode. That's nuts. Oh man, I'm laughing though, so that's a positive sign. Extra points up, extra points good. 10-3, 12 play, 92 yards, over 6.5 minutes off the clock. If we get the ball back, right after, if we get the ball back without them scoring, we have the skills, as we just showed, to take the rest of the time away from the Chippewas. So, defense, get one more stop here. Come on. Get one more stop. That's all we need. Just another one. Gonna hand it off. I will say the pursuit of this defense is actually pretty solid. How? I don't know. When I went in and I messed with the players' ratings to make them worse in Team Builder, which I'm so, truthfully, outside of the fact that it's so hard to find logos without like white boxes behind them and like all that stuff, and it needing to be like a PNG image and like all that like nonsense, right? Team Builder this year, 900 times better. I love that you can change the names. I love that you can mess with the ratings. Oh no, this is a touchdown. Okay. So, defense doesn't step up, doesn't make the stop. However, 5.5 minutes. We can hold the ball that long and kick a field goal or score a touchdown. But as I was saying, it's so much better. You can change names. You can change their development trait. You can change the year in school that they're in. You can change all these things to help create some of the storylines, right? So like if you really wanted to make a rebuild tough, right, you could make all of your, as if they're not tough enough, you can make all your players, right, you could say make a powerhouse, and you could make a powerhouse and have everybody be seniors. So you have, if you don't win that first year, right, you have a complete rebuild. I mean, you could even do it with a bad team like this as well, right? You can do the same thing, but just so much better. You can change their face art. You can create rivals. Oh, I just got to play a game. You can put rivals in, so we have rivalry games now, where last year you had to play the rivals of the team that you took over, which most of the time didn't even make any sense. So, Team Builder, massive upgrade from last year. Massive upgrade from last year. And we have to punt. 3 and out. Oof. I need a new controller. My left analog stick is messed up. It's insane. I don't think that has anything to do with some of the angles that my players take, but it very well could. They try to throw it out to the flats. We're there on the hard flat. Great job knocking it away. 3:46 left. I kind of went on a rant, and then I lost focus, and we had to go 3 and out. Last drive, I was so locked in. to what was happening offensively. Defensively, we just need to make sure, and I'm going to change this right now. We're going to change this mid-game. Last play of the game. This quarterback is no longer pulling it on a read option and running for 40 yards. It's not happening. They're going to have to punt it to us. 10-10. Offense needs to do something. Come on. We're going to let that roll in the end zone. Okay, overstack. Tackle over. I want this rocket toss weak. That tight end consistently just does enough. Just engages him just enough for us to get outside. Endicott with 90 yards today. We're going to get him to the outside. He's going to have space. Trying to create an angle for the tight end, but there's just no way he's going to. Okay, heavy. We're going to get right back to Endicott. I feel bad for Ward because he played really well last week. We're going to get to a 2-minute timeout. Be able to regroup here a little bit. So as I was saying, Ward played really well last week. He ran it efficiently. But we just haven't really been able to find ways to use our second wing back. I mean, it's just kind of the way that it... Now, what in God's name are we doing? Is he Y or is he RB? Y, okay. There's a lot of bodies over there. If we were able to get it to him, though, we might have been able to run for a while. Ashton, win off the line here, please. He did, too. Can we fit it in there? O'Neal. We don't have arm strength, and it turns into an interception, brother. Why, bro? Why does this game hate me? Oh, my Lord. Just let it fall incomplete. Why does it have to be an interception? All right, come on, D. Oh, this would be an absolute heartbreaker, man. Absolute heartbreaker. That's going to be right to the tight end. Game's over. Game's over. Unbelievable. He's 14 of 16. He's ran for 70 yards. We are really good at making these quarterbacks really, really look good when they're not good at all. We do have all 3 timeouts. We should probably be using them right now. I have zero faith in our pass game to really make it even worthwhile. I mean, I don't know. I hate to just give up, right? But they're just going to hand it off. We're not going to force a fumble. They're not going to miss this field goal because they're not close enough to miss the field goal. And we're only going to have 26 seconds. We do have a timeout, which I could say was, it's going to sneak in because of the wind. Yep. Barely sneaks it in. It would have been sick if it would have hit the upright, but it did not. So 13-10, Central Michigan. We have 22 seconds left. 1 timeout. And we're going to have to get out of our comfort zone. Just kidding. The time that I'm okay with them making us not be in this formation, they make us be in this formation anyway. Going to hit the tight end. He's going to pick up the first down, so it should stop the clock briefly. No. I do not want that. Okay, it has... Well, didn't want it because it had motion anyway. And then we had... Oh, that... Okay. No, I don't want that. the tight end running that? Oh, I don't like that. Last time out, 2 seconds left. Let's see if we can create something, a little bit of magic here. No, I don't want... Yeah, this is it's not going to really matter, I don't think, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, just a whole... Oh, that is a heartbreaker, my friends. That is a absolute heartbreaker. I mean, O'Neill's going to show 2 picks again, but, I mean, he's not playing that poorly. He didn't fumble today, so that's great. Endicott, 2 for 101, 1 touchdown. Blackburn, 13 to 64. So those 2 are right around 5 yards per carry. And, yeah, Go had 4 catches. Blackburn, Reddy, and Endicott all had 1. It's just where we're at right now. Jared Ray, 12 tackles, 7 tackles for loss. Northrop, 10 tackles, 1 for loss. Clay, 9, 1 for loss. Dew, 8, 5 tackles for loss. Wells had 7 tackles, 4 for loss. Wu had 2 tackles for loss. We didn't get any sacks. They didn't really throw it a whole lot. And we didn't have any interceptions either. What an absolute heartbreak. And with that, that is going to be the episode. Absolute agony right now. We dropped to 1-5, 0-2 in the MAC. That's a really tough one to swallow. Really tough one to swallow. But we're working. We're finding things. We got in the end zone in that game. So we're working on things. We're getting there. We're seeing improvement. We just need an overhaul, man. We need better alignment so we can get more consistent blocking. We need better athletes so we can... I mean, we just ran for 100 yards with our best running back. The fullback's averaging 5 yards per carry, and that's with a horrible offensive line. So we just need to continue to develop and bring in guys that can just step in and play right away. So I appreciate you clicking on the video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps the videos a ton. Just a quick reminder, forgot to go over this at the beginning. This is a Saturday upload. This is always going to be a Saturday upload. Sundays and Thursdays are Madden upload days. Wednesday and Fridays are the promotion uploads. So Monday and Tuesday are days off for the channel unless there's something that I just want to randomly put on there. Okay, so I appreciate the support. I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.